The Kylian Mbappe show has arrived. Kylian Lotin Mbappe, Kiki de Bundi, Kiki, has arrived at Real Madrid. A game which he's moved absolute insane. But as crazy as it sounds, despite the performance that he dropped, he still, for me, wasn't the man of the match, because we needed to give flowers where flowers is due to someone else who's performing absolutely insane. Listen, Real Madrid won. Absolute top performance from Real Madrid. Let's talk about the storyline. Let's talk about the game. Let's talk about the players. Let's talk about the lineup. And most importantly, let's give match ratings. And most importantly, who haywan of the match deserves to go to. Because there's one person and one person only who deserves that award today's game. And you guys know who that is. Listen, let's chat about the game. Let's chat about the lineup, because this is what Real Madrid line up with. Thibaut, Lucas, Raul, Rodrygo, Fran, Ceballos, Fede, Jude, Brahim, Mbappe, Rodrygo. Real Madrid concede a goal within the first 20 seconds of play, and no other than Fabio Silva, the former Wolves striker, scores against Real Madrid. But are you surprised? Absolutely not. Because when Sandro had the ball on the right-hand side, and when he crossed the ball to one person and one person only, you best believe that one person was aiming and targeting Lucas Vazquez. But what pisses me off about Lucas Vazquez is the fact before the cross was made, Lucas Vazquez had a glance towards Fabio Silva. Fabio Silva was here, Lucas Vazquez was here. So you know Fabio Silva is on the right-hand side. Why was, when the cross was made, Fabio Silva made the run in behind you and you never tracked the run? Why are you... You know what? We won. Great game. I don't wanna give a bad review. I don't want to be pissed off. I don't want to have my heart pressure go up because of this. You know what? Let me just pretend that never happened. They concede. We concede 1-0. The first 10 minutes were bad. They could have made it 2-0. They had a chance to make it 2-0. Fabio Silva could have chipped it over. It could have been 2-0, and the game could have been changed completely. But what changed off that game was when Sandro fouled Rodrygo very stupidly. I can't lie. Very, very stupid. I'm not sure why you would foul Rodrygo in that position. It made no absolute sense for you to foul Rodrygo in that position, but I'm not complaining. Rodrygo, of course, gets fouled. Clear penalty, and then we make it 1-1 with an Mbappe penalty. And then from there, Real Madrid performed exceptionally. The press was amazing. We were pressing with numbers. We were closing down gaps in terms of defensively. Fede and Ceballos was a machine on a defensive end, specifically Ceballos, which I'll talk about in the match ratings. But from there, the ball was better. The ball was moving a bit better. The build-up was much, much faster. And Real Madrid, for me, played one of the best 25 minutes I think I can remember us playing this whole season. The players was moving around. Everyone was making selfless runs. And that's how the second goal scored. Raul with an absolute incredible build-up from the back when he was... Bro, he had 2 or 3 men on him. One person was chasing him. Another person was closing down the gap to pass it to someone else. So his only option really, he had 2 options. The first option was to try to beat the press. But context is very important. He could have easily hoofed the ball over because he was standing in this position. He could have easily just booed the ball over and try to avoid the press. Be safe. Or just kick it, throw in. Let's not remember, last game against Celta Vigo, the second goal of Celta Vigo, the penalty was his mistake. That could have played on his mind in this position. Of course, you don't want to replicate another mistake because Carlo's watching. And Carlo's very picky. And it's if you make another mistake, you're out. But what he didn't care, fam. He beat the press so well. Literally ran with the ball, carried the ball forward, beat the press, passed it to Ceballos. Ceballos with the first time pass to Mbappe. Mbappe's touch was delightful. Delightful pass. Mbappe shot from outside the half. Got saved by Silicin. Lucas Vazquez with a tap in to Brahim Diaz. And Brahim Diaz makes it 2-1. 2-1 to Real Madrid. And the third goal came literally minutes after. The third goal came minutes after with Rodrygo with an incredible weight of a pass to Mbappe. And Kiki with that finish. Kiki with an absolute great finish. Mbappe made a foul, but that goal call got disallowed, which to me is a great call and the right decision. I've seen some Madrid fans say, why is it offside? Mbappe never touched the ball. Let's be honest, Mbappe impacted the play. He affected the play because Mbappe was standing in offside position. When he made that run, he was standing offside and he impacted the way the defender cleared the ball because the defender pretty much lost his balance and his clearance left went to a Madrid player. So, of course, he impacted the possession of the play, which means he was offside. The second half started the same way the first half ended. Real Madrid was still on the top, the tempo was still high, the momentum was still very good, and we scored literally after 15 minutes, scored the fourth goal with a great pass from Mbappe to Fran Garcia. Fran Garcia cut back to, of course, Rodrygo, who finished it to make it 4-1. And from there, we scored a couple goals, got disallowed, X, Y, and Z. But the moment I stopped watching, I watched, the moment I ended the watch-along, is the moment which pissed me off the more than anything else. You could clearly see Jude Bellingham fatigued, exhausted, tired. You could clearly see Fede exhausted, tired. Last game, you gave Jude Bellingham a chance to rest. Perfect decision. But his rest game, he played 40 minutes against Celta Vigo because he went to extra time. Why are you playing him for so long when Celta Vigo had a man sent off? We were leading with 4 goals. The moment they had the man sent off in the 68th minute, you should have said to yourself, Jude, off. Fede, off. Rudiger, off. Mbappe, off. We've got a game against Salzburg in 3 days against Salzburg. We are 20th. That game is one of the most important games of our season. Because if we lose that game, my brother, Champions League qualification could be over for us. We have to win that game. Why the hell are you not resting the players? We're winning by 4 goals. They've got a man sent off. Come on, Ak. Come on, bro. Well, sometimes, you know what it is, sometimes people piss me off. People piss me off sometimes. It pisses me off. Listen, let's talk about the actual stats itself. The stats of the game, Real Madrid, look at that. Expected goals 5, big chances, it was insane. 5 big chances missed, and 3 of them came from Jude. Jude missed about 3 chances, fam. 3 chances that he should have scored. But the most important thing is the table itself. Real Madrid returns back to the first position, 2 points ahead of Atleti, 7 points ahead of Barcelona, and the table looks very, very good. Real Madrid are in a very comfortable position after 20 games played, despite this being one of the most disappointing seasons in terms of standards and in terms of playing that I can remember. Real Madrid are still leading the league after 20 games, which is absolutely insane, but it gives a clearer picture to the competition, because the competition, I don't know why they never took advantage, or even to us, because I think if we had a better manager, this league would have been over by now. Let's talk about now the most important thing. Let's talk about the match ratings. Thibaut Courtois, despite the goal that we conceded, I didn't see him. I didn't see him. After Fabio Silva missed his chance to make it 2-0, I never saw Thibaut. I didn't know Thibaut was there. I didn't know Thibaut existed. So for that reason, I'm gonna just give Thibaut 6.5 because, again, I didn't see him. Lucas Vazquez, once again, every goal comes from his side. Every goal is due to him. Every mistake is due to him. But to give credit where credit is due, and again, I'm not biased. I'll always give flowers when flowers is due. Lucas Vazquez did perform much better when we scored the first goal. He assisted the second goal, and I think defensively was better, and he was going forward. And Molero, what's his name? The tricky man, Molero, didn't really have any sort of action. And Lucas Vazquez, to be fair, had help because of Ceballos and Brahim Diaz and Fede. So I will give Lucas Vazquez a 6.5. Much higher compared to the previous ratings. Raul, very, very impressed. Very, very impressed by Raul today. Played beautifully. The second goal that we scored came from him. Defensively, very solid. Despite, of course, that we conceded, which wasn't down to him, he kept Fabio Silva quiet, and he was making last-ditch tackles on both sides. His ball playing is getting much better as well. I was very happy with Raul today. Rudiger is also the same. But with Rudiger, I'm going to give him a quick 7 because I want to talk about the person who came off the bench. His first performance now off the bench in terms of David Alaba. The last time David Alaba played for Real Madrid was December of 2023. Yes, you heard that correctly. December of 2023. So it's been a very, very long while since David Alaba has played. But I was very happy when he came on. He created the chance for Rodrygo, that pass to Rodrygo, which Rodrygo should have had a penalty, to be fair, and made another pass over the top to Mbappe. I do think Alaba is very crucial because I said it in the watch along. Alaba gives us something that we don't have, and that is that left-footed centre-back, which gives us a lot more reassurance, and we are much better in the build-up when we have a left-footed centre-back, and Alaba is very good in his ball playing. So Fran Garcia, very, very impressed with him going forward. Assisted the goal, which he deserves. He deserves a GA. He deserves an assist. I was very happy. He kept Sandro Ramirez quiet throughout the whole game. Going forward, chipped in with an assist, chipped in with a couple crosses. Should have had 2 assists, to be fair. But I was very happy with Fran Garcia. And this is Fran Garcia. Now I want Fran Garcia to take it to another level. Because, of course, we all saw the news about Alphonso Davies now staying and extending his contract. So I want Fran Garcia to take that next level and now play better. Because he always plays well at home. Can you now replicate that away from home? Because we need that. But Fran Garcia deserves an 8. I will leave Ceballos to the end. Fede scored a goal, got disallowed, of course. Fede, I mean, listen, with Fede, it's becoming a normality that he performs well. Jude, I don't care what anyone says. I do think this is one of Jude's most less average performances. His passes was overhit. There was no weight in his passes, and his passes felt it was too much. It went out to a couple goal kicks a couple of times. So it overhit his passes. His final pass was missing. He could have had a hattie. He could have had a hattie, bro. He could literally be standing right there with a hattie. He was tired, though. With Jude, again, I wasn't super impressed, but I know it's because he's tired, and I don't understand why he never got taken off. Brahim, he scored his goal. I don't understand why that right-wing position is not Arda Güler. I know Brahim scored, but I really want to see Arda Güler. Why are we not seeing Arda Güler play a bit more on the right-hand side? With Brahim, he had his moments, he had his goal, touches there and there. I think a couple of times he lost the ball because he took too many touches. With Brahim, it was all right. I'll give him a 6.5 as well. I'll give him 6.5. Rodrygo. Absolute incredible performance. For me now, I will give you the top 3 players, and I'm going to go in order. There is 3 players remaining, and I'm going to do that every single time. I'm going to give you my top 3 players of the game. Number 3 goes to Rodrygo. With an exceptional pass, an exceptional finish. Rodrygo deserves his flowers. Great finish, great goal. His movement, he was moving around, like I said to you all this time, when he plays on the left-hand side, there is no other left winger better than him except for Vinicius Jr. He was involved in the counter-attack. He won the ball a couple of times. Defensively, he was very good as well. I think he won the ball. Let me see. I'm very sure he won the ball a couple of times. Recoveries and interception. And bro, he was involved defensively. He was beating the press. I loved his performance today. For that reason, I'm gonna give him an 8.5. 8.8. 8.8. He deserves an 8.8. 8.8. No, it's not 7, bro. 8.8. Act the hell? Even my computers. You know what? Give him 8.5. Yallah, fam. The second person is Kiki. Yes, I know you expect Mbappe to be number 1, but I want to give shout out to someone else. Mbappe, you're back. This is the Kiki that we've been all waiting for. This is the Kiki that we've been praying for. This is the Kiki that makes me happy. It puts a smile on my face. I love this version of Mbappe. And and honestly speaking, he's playing, if he continues this form and plays to this level every single week, my brother, I wouldn't be surprised if he's competing for the Ballon d'Or. Because you know how the Ballon d'Or is. The Ballon d'Or takes trophies and accolades and match-winning performances, and Mbappe is going to give you that. Let's not forget last season when Rodri won the Ballon d'Or, Rodri was never even in part of the contention to win the Ballon d'Or in May. The reason why he won it is because he won, oh my God, City won it and Euros won it. That's why they gave it to him. But Mbappe, bro, the first half of the season was poor. Give me the second half of the season so far. Kick-started amazingly. The goal, the first touch, you know what impressed me more than anything else? Because we've been saying his first touch has been missing, his lack X, Y, and Z. The moment where the pass was aimed for Fran Garcia. Fran Garcia didn't even know the pass was aimed to him because he didn't chase the ball. There was 3 players, Las Palmas players, about to get the ball. Mbappe passed it to himself. Mbappe passed it, saw that the pass never got to Fran Garcia, and and he managed to win the ball. The pace is back now. The pace is back. This is the most important thing. Technically, he's getting better. Physically, he's getting better. Yo, I swear to God, we're about to see an incredible performance. But my man of the match goes to Dani Ceballos. What a performance from Dani today. I am What a performance. What a player. Going forward, the passes was there. He should have been on 2 assists. The pass to Jude, the pass to Rodrygo, I believe it was. Defensively, my goodness gracious, he was a one-man machine. Intercepted, I think, everything defensively. Bro, he was on another level, completed the most passes, had the most tackles, won the most duels. 12 duels, bro. This guy was a beast, bro. Look at this. 10 recoveries. 10. Bro, he was absolute insane. That is Ceballos. Bro, we talk about so many things. You deserve your flowers. Because today, I was very, very impressed. The remontada, and this is why he's important in terms of, this is why sometimes I want Fede to play as a right back, because then we have Camavinga Tribini it's because I want him involved as well. What a player. Honestly speaking, that's why I want to give shout out to him, because defensively he was amazing. Everything today, it was amazing from him. What a performance from Dani Ceballos, and he deserves his match-winning performance. And for me, he was man of the match, man of the match. But the haywan of the match goes to one person and one person only. Why the hell did you not take out Jude Bellingham and Fede Valverde when you needed to? Look at this. Since the 64th minute, it was 4-1. Jude was exhausted. Fede was exhausted. But you still. You know, I don't want to react too much. We won. I want us to be positive. But guys, things are looking not bad since the El Clasico defeat. Put down in the comments what you guys felt about the game. Don't forget to, of course, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you tomorrow with a video on why Barcelona are struggling. Peace.